Not him being so truthful though. Flat broke.
Yeah.
She was like, yes, I am pregnant. Yes, you know, whatever. But you know, I actually am single now. So, you know, you can be with me. Hello, so let's get straight into this. I am not ready to see what will happen with this show because first of all, I want Per and Tar to be a couple, and second of all, I also want like no issues, but I feel like this one from the preview we're gonna have issues. Also, not an advert. Can somebody tell me hold on, wait. Hurry up, come on. Hurry up. I don't care about any of this. Hurry up. Quick. Come on, thank God. Anyway, yeah, so if anyone could tell me, like, what's your ranking of the couples? Like, who's your favourite? Who's your least favourite? You know, like, rank them in the order. Because I already ranked mine, but not many people actually ranked theirs in the comments. So, you know, can you rank your own comment? Oh my God, it is Tar talking.
การจบม.ปลายไม่ใช่เส้นชัยของชีวิตวัยรุ่นแต่เป็นเพียงจุดเริ่มต้น
It's Tar talking.
ใครจะบอกได้ล่ะว่าอนาคตจะเป็นยังไงเราจะสอบติดไหมจะหาที่เรียนได้หรือเปล่า
I don't know what any of these
แล้วชีวิต
things
ของ
mean.
เรา
I
หลัง
don't know
จา
if
ก
that's
นี้
good
ล่ะ
or not bad
จะ
or
ยาก
what.
ขึ้นกว่าเดิมไหม
Probably. Oh. Ooh, cute.
แต่ก็นั่นแหละในช่วงเวลาที่เปรียบได้กับรอยต่อของชีวิตมัธยมกับอนาคตที่เลือนลางนี้เรามีทางเลือกอยู่2ทางนั่นก็คือกังวลกับอนาคตที่ยังไม่เกิดขึ้นหรือจะมีความสุขอยู่กับปัจจุบัน
My babies! Look how cute they are! All of
ผมเลือก
them.
อย่างหลังผมเลือกที่จะมีความสุขกับช่วงเวลาสุดท้ายของการเป็น
Oh,
เด็
this
ก
is
ม.ป
so
ลาย
adorable.
ให้มากที่สุดเพื่อที่วันหนึ่ง
Honestly, he has so many pictures where
ผมจะ
like
ได้ไม่
Ken
รู้
and
สึก
Paul are right next to each other, right?
และนี่
And
คือ
he's
สิ่ง
even
เดียว
got
ที่เรา
pictures
ทำได้
where it's only him.
คือการมีความสุขกับปัจจุบั
Oh my God, he's making
เพื่อ
an
ที่เรา
actual
จะได้มีความหวัง
feed.
กับอนาคต
โอ้โหนี่มึงเขียนเองเลยเหรอวะ
เปล่าอ่ะมีคนส่งมาให้ตีพิมพ์ในหนังสือรุ่นอ่ะ
Yeah,
นึกว่ามึงเขียนเองมึงอ่านซะขนาดเนี้ย
that's crazy.
กูอ่านเพราะกูชอบไม่ได้หรอ
แหมจำเต้เลยนะเมื่อกี้
Not him smiling. Oh, open house.
อะไรต่อ
I love the fact that Per was smiling after that, and everybody else is like, "Oh my God, he wrote it, and then he didn't write it."
กลับมาแล้วเหรอครับพาเด็กไปแข่งวิชาการเป็นไงบ้างชนะไหม
ชนะสิ ตอนแรกผมก็กังวลนะว่าพอไม่มีเชนจะชนะหรือเปล่า แต่สุดท้ายแล้วเราก็ชนะ แสดงว่าไม่ใช่เด็กหรอกที่เก่ง
Oh, interesting that
แต่เป็นผม
Shane wasn't there.
ที่เก่ง
อ๋อผมซื้อไว้นะครับกะว่าคุณพาเด็กไปแข่งเนี่ยยังไงก็ชนะกลับมา
Yeah, are you allowed wine at school? Are you allowed to bring wine here? Because that's kind of crazy. What if he's seen with the wine? Wouldn't he get told off?
เรื่องเล็กน้อยเอง
Put it in your desk straight away, quick.
ถึงจะเรื่องเล็กน้อย
That's what I
เนี่
would
ย
do. What if
แต่เราก็
that?
ทำให้พิเศษได้นะ
What if anybody comes in here? Any teacher or any student that hates you?
แล้วนี่เราจะดื่มกันที่ไหนอะ
Back at home, not
ที่นี่มัน
here.
ที่โรงเรียนเลยนะ
จะบ้าเหรอ ผมซื้อเอาไว้กะว่าจะไปดื่มกับคนที่ห้องน่ะ อ๋อ
Put it in a bag, quick.
เมื่อเย็นผอ.ท่านมาหาคุณด้วยนะครับ
Uh-oh.
พอออกมาทำไมอะ
ไม่รู้เหมือนกันนะครับ บอกแค่ว่าพรุ่งเนี้ยให้คุณไปพบเขาด้วย
ผมทำอะไรผิดหรือเปล่าแล้ว ผมจะโดนไล่ออกไหม
Probably not.
บ้าเหรอ คุณคิดอะไรแบบนั้นเนี่ย
I don't think he would get fired. Like, why would he get fired out of anyone?
เดี๋ยวผมสมัครงานใหม่เลยดีกว่า
Bro, he's crazy. Look. This is what my brain would be like, though. I'd be stressing out. I'd have to see you straight away. I won't be able to, like, sleep the whole night if that's the case.
เกี่ยวกับบ้านที่ไรนะ น้ำหนักขึ้นทุกที
ดีแล้วแค่นี้ก็ผอมจะแย่
They're having a cute little family dinner again.
กิจ
This time is Kit gonna be
เห็นแกบอกว่าจะ
happier?
เรียนแอนิเมชันนี่คิดจริงจังแล้วใช่ปะเนี่ย
ทำไมอ่ะ
Oh, does she do animation things? I forgot what they said that she did. But that would be really cool if I think she
เขา
works
เรียน
like
ที่อ
at
เม
a
ริกา
thing.
น่ะเหรอ
Oh yeah.
พี่เกบอกว่าเขาไม่ยากไปเรียนเอาพื้นฐานนิดหน่อย
Oh, interesting.
แล้วเดี๋ยวค่อยหาทางสมัครเข้ามหาลัยต่ออีกที
ก็ดีเลยดิ ถ้ามึงอยากเรียนจริงๆ ไปอยู่ที่นู่นก็น่าจะหาโอกาสได้ดีกว่าเรียนที่นี่ป่ะ
Interesting. So they're planning. I love how they're planning around each other though. That's so cute.
มึงว่ากูควรลองสมัครดูไหม
Oh. I think he should anyway.
ทำไมจะไม่ควรล่ะ
I think he should apply anyway because it's probably actually really good for him if he did, really, right? If you really think about it. It's the best thing for him. But is this why he breaks up with him? Because he has to go over there, like he has to go to the States, and that's gonna be crazy actually, because that means he's the one that goes to the States and he's the one that stays here. Which is the opposite of what kind of they wanted or... Oh, actually we didn't really know what Kit wanted. He didn't really say what he wanted, but... Oh, Kitties! Yo!
ไม่อยากเชื่อเลยนะว่า
Look at him! Not Mon behind him, just like, what the hell?
ก็ยังมีโรงอาหารที่มีอาหารอร่อยมากๆด้วย
I think we have problems every episode now with Mon and Kim, which is crazy. Like, why do we always have to have issues for
ซูชิ
them?
ที่คณะแพทย์ แล้วตอนนี้เนี่ย
Please don't be any actual issues this time for them. I just want him to be moody right now because he's talking to his phone and not him.
พร้อมยังครับ
That'd be kind of funny. Yeah, I think he's just annoyed at him because he keeps talking to the phone. No, that's funny.
นี่มอนเป็นไรอ่ะร้อนหรือเปล่า
Duh.
คิม เรามาที่นี่เพื่อที่จะดูคณะที่เราจะเข้าเรียนไม่ใช่หรอ
ก็เดินดูอยู่ไง เดินไปคิดไป ก็จะเปรียบเทียบได้ว่า
โรงอาหารที่ไหนอร่อยสุด
แต่นั่นก็เป็นเรื่องสำคัญไม่ใช่หรอ เราจะเรียนอย่างมีความสุข
Yes, it is. Does he not even care about what place he's going to? I mean, I'm not surprised that Kim wouldn't even care.
นั่นมันรถลุงขายผลไม้ในตำนานนี่นะ
So that's going to be the issue, right? He's not serious about where he actually wants to go, whereas Mon actually is serious about wanting to get into a uni. Oh god. On a freaking advert. Why do we always have to have issues though? I just want them to be happy. Oh.
ผลงานของที่พี่ทำไว้ตอนปี 2เป็นแบบ
Oh, honestly this would be so cool. Because we know he can draw and everything. I do love that he's taken Shane with him though, that's so cool. Because they'll be able to see how much he... Wait a minute, I didn't realise that was a mirror. Yeah, that's crazy. That's kind of creepy, I can't lie. What the hell? Ooh, yeah, he's looking at his face. Let's see how much he likes it.
เปล่าก็ถ้าย้อนกลับไปวันแรกที่กูติวให้มึงอะแล้วตัวกูตอนเนี้ยย้อนกลับไปบอกตัวกูตอนนั้นว่าอีกไม่ถึงปีมึงจะกลายเป็นคนที่มีเป้าหมายชีวิตชัดเจนกว่ากู
True.
กูนึกไม่ออกเลยว่ากูจะเชื่อลงไปได้ไง
Yeah, because he had a really clear goal back then, and he still didn't get into the place or the area that he wanted to be in.
ดูแอนิเมชันดีๆเรื่องนึงแล้วก็เห็นชื่อของมึงในเอ็นเครดิตอะ
Oh, that'd be so cute, honestly.
มึงหมายถึง เรานั่งดูข้างกันใช่ปะ
Oh.
เอาจริงๆที่นี่ก็น่าเรียนเหมือนกันนะ กูว่ากูจะเรียนที่นี่แหละ
เดี๋ยว
Oh.
มึงจะเรียนที่นี่เหรอ
ทำไมวะ หรือว่ามึงคิดว่ากูจะสอบไม่ติด
Oh. This is gonna be interesting. So he probably
ไม่เป็นไร
thinks that he's doing this for
ปี
Shane.
เนี้ยกูจะตั้งใจติว ถ้ากูสอบปีนี้ไม่ติด ปีหน้ากูก็จะกลับมาสอบใหม่
Yeah, he doesn't want him to like pass up on
แต่
the America one.
มึงก็
Probably.
ควรลองยื่นใบสมัครอาร์ตคอลเลจที่พี่เกลแนะนำมึงก่อนนะ
I do think he should apply there, obviously, because as I say, like it would be a good thing for him. And as I say, long distance relationships can work. Like I really feel like there are a lot of people that have long distance relationships that do work, and they don't like see each other for like. There's literally compilations of those. Wait, hold on. There's literally those compilations, you know, of like people, what's it called? They like get into they like get out of like the train or off the plane or whatever, and then like somebody's there waiting for them. You know, they jump into their arms and they're like a long distance couple because it says it, or it's like a long distance relationship and like somebody surprises them by being home, right? That's also similar to like some people who are in the military or wherever, like the Navy or whatever, and they come home and then they surprise their loved ones, you know. I always find it so interesting watching those things because some of them really do make you sad and then make you really happy at the same time. But yeah, there's a lot of compilations I've seen that have like the people that, you know, they essentially come home and then they surprise the loved one they have. So that's literally what, you know, obviously with that logic there are probably a lot of people in those clips that are actually good relationships and they have a good foundation of a relationship, right? These two have the same exact thing. Like if you've watched this entire show, right, you'd know that the two that have the most communication for sure in this show are these two, right? Like I think they've only fought like once properly. You know, they did have like the mini fights when they weren't even a couple yet, so I wouldn't really count those because like it's when they get into the couple where it's actually like the thing, you know what I mean? Like that's where the actual things are, communication things are, where they work, you know what I mean? I think they've only had one proper argument when they were actually in a couple, and it was just because they resolved it in the same episode. Like they resolved it probably, oh no, they resolved it in the night, didn't they? They literally in the same night they resolved it. So I think there are so many people where you take like 1,000 years or whatever to like actually like, you know, say sorry to that person or resolve that thing, you know what I mean? And like these kids just resolve things so quickly, like it's crazy. I definitely assume or think that they should definitely have a talk about this whole thing, because obviously probably right there was not the best situation to have this talk, but I think that they definitely need to talk about this properly again, you know, at another point in time maybe. I don't really know how they're going to do that, but they definitely need to talk about this because obviously Shane would just feel guilty that Kit can't go to this place because like, you know, he obviously wants to go there. I thought they were actually at the place now, but I guess the place they're at is the one for like they're probably just looking at this one instead of going, because obviously they can't exactly go to like America, right? Like I don't know why I assumed at first they were at America or whatever. I didn't actually assume they were in America. I just assumed that they were in a place where they were showing them, because it didn't look like a school, right? The place that they were in, it looked like just a random room. So I really thought that they were, you know, looking at this place in just a room, right? Like I just thought that, you know, when there's like stuff that you can just look at for different unis and stuff, for different like colleges and stuff, like in a room, like I thought that's literally what it was, but this one was just all about animated things, you know. So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I definitely think that he should definitely try to get in, because as Ashley said, like, it's an easier one to get into, and it would definitely be better for him anyway to go to that one. But then you also have to think about the fact that, like, everything's just messy here. Like, honestly, I don't know who, I don't know if the ending of this show is going to be like a time skip, you know, like for like 2 years later or something, you know, like that they're back together or what, because I mean, we all know from the trailer, right, that those two are going to break up. Like, Kit and Shane break up in this show, and because this is episode 11, it's got to be in this episode, because there's no way they're going to break up in the last episode. That would be insane, wouldn't it? So yeah, let's just get into this next one. But I need more of Per and Tar as well, because they're my favorites, and I really want to see them actually get together properly, for real. I can't believe how...
มึงอยากจะเข้าสาขาไหนวะ
Oh, the cuties! I can't believe how much... I can't believe it's episode 11 already. This just does not feel like it should be ending
จริงๆคือมึงไม่รู้
next
ใช่ไหม
week.
ว่านิเทศเขาเรียนอะไรกันบ้างเนี่ย
มึงไม่ต้องยุ่งกับกูได้ปะ
I'm still fighting y'all. I mean, they still be arguing like this. It's so cute.
กูไม่อยากเข้าวิทย์กีฬาแล้วอะ
ทำไมแล้วมึงอยากจะเข้านิเทศเหรอ
ทำไมคณะนี้พ่อมึงก่อตั้งเหรอ มึงถึงจะห้ามคนอื่นไม่ให้เข้าเนี่ย
กูไม่ได้ห้ามคนอื่น กูห้ามมึงเว้ย กูก็อยากเรียนของกูก่อนทำไมมึงต้องทำอะไรตามกูด้วยวะ
กูไม่ได้ตามมึง
อาจารย์เนี่ยมึงตามแล้ว
มึงต้องไปดูงานข้างใน
มึงอยู่นิ่งๆกูเห็นแล้ว
Yo!
ก่อนดิ โอเคเปล่า
Why are you doing this? That is hilarious.
โคตรไร้
He just walked straight past him.
น้องยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่สาขาประชาสัมพันธ์
Yo, they are stupid as fuck. I love it.
น้องจะได้เรียนรู้หลายๆอย่างเลยนะครับ
Oh!
การคิดวิเคราะห์
He's so happy to be here, y'all. I would hate this
น้
though.
องกังวลว่าจะจบไปไม่มีงานทำสาขาของเราเนี่ยมีความต้องการในตลาดแรงงานที่
Yo, he would be good at public speaking as well. Like, he's always happy. Oh, photography. See, this is what I thought that Tar would be doing. I guess Per might be doing this. Oh, this is Tar. Oh, no, maybe Tar is the one that's doing the photography stuff, right? And Per is also interested in it because he took all those pictures and they were actually good. That would make sense.
เข้าสู่สตูดิโอถ่ายทำรายการค่ะ มีใครสนใจอยากจะเป็นพิธีกรไหม มีไหมเอ่ย มาลองเป็นพิธีกรกันมาสิน้องเอ๋ยนะนี่ไงเราได้แล้ว สวัสดีค่ะวิธีการเป็นพิธีกรเนี่ยน้องๆเนี่ยเห็นไหมคะว่าเรามีกล้องทั้งหมด3ตัวเนาะ แล้วทีนี้น้องอาจจะสงสัยว่าแล้วเราจะต้องมองกล้องไหนล่ะในการถ่ายทำ
I wish this was actually how it worked for us. Like, you could just leave if you were bored of it, but you had to sit in every single class and do literally everything. Editing. Yo, this would be cool as hell. Oh my god, he's tall.
น้องอยากเรียนฟิล์มใช่ป่ะ น้องอยากเห็น
Yo, this guy is tall as hell. What the hell?
งั้นน้องช่วยเป็นเอ็กซ์ตร้าวิชากำกับของพี่หน่อยดิ พอดีคนที่พี่นัดไว้มันเบี้ยวเอางี้ถ้าน้องเรียนที่นี่นะ น้องอยากให้พี่ช่วยอะไร พี่ช่วยหมดเลย โอเคนะ
Oh. Yo.
ขอแบบหล่อๆมุมหล่อๆมองตาหวานซึ้งหลงเสน่ห์นะมา
Yo, not acting. I would be terrible.
มา
There's no way I would be acting.
มึง
For sure.
เนี่ยถ่ายป้ายให้มึงได้แล้วหน้าแม่งมึนๆแบบที่มึงอยากได้เลย
A confused looking boy.
โทษทีว่ะพอดีบทนั้นกูเล่นเองไปละกูฝากน้องด้วยละพอดีกูรีบ
เอาไอ้นี่กูวิสาวิ่งหามา
มา
งั้นเดี๋ยวพี่ไม่กลัวละ
สาวกล้องก็ปิดแล้วนะแอนแอคชั่นดี
Oh, not him running away over there.
มองหน้ากัน
That's hilarious. Oh.
ขึ้นมาค่อยๆเข้าหน้าเข้าใกล้กันรูปผม
Yo.
อย่างนั้นดีคัดทะเลเข้าเลย เอสเลดเว้ยเอสเลดอยู่ไหนวะ
He's got the sunlight. What a mess.
มา45คัด3เทค28
He's funny, y'all. He's cute. This director guy.
เฮ้ย อยากลองตีสเลดอ่ะ มากล้องเข้าแคบเลยมา
Oh, you think he wants to be a director, y'all? Cute! This is cute as fuck! I hate everybody right now.
คัด1เพลง3
Because this is cute as hell.
ถอยไปอยู่ข้างหลังน้องเลข4เลข
No, stand behind them.
4เลยลูก
ทีแรกพี่
33
ซีน13 คัด1
Yo, he's really working on this set right now. That's hilarious.
ไป
ซีน15 คัด1เทค1
ฮัน
ซีน16 คัด1เทค1
ฮันต่อเลย
Yo, this is cute as hell.
เทค1
ฮันเลยนี่ได้คัด
Yo, you think he's gonna be wanting to be a director or some shit? That'd be so freaking cool. Honestly, I mean, I feel like there's gotta be times where you just like know what you want to do, right? There's so many people that just knew what they wanted to do at my school. I don't know if they're doing what they wanted to do, but you know, it looks like Tar doesn't know what he wants to do right now, right? Whereas Per looks like he's found what he wants to do. Oh no. What do you want to do, sir? What do you think you want to do? What is this? Is this like posters and stuff? I don't know what Tar could want to do. Like, I assumed that he was going to be doing like photography or something because he was doing a portfolio, right, of photography stuff. So I don't really know.
คือเกิดอะไรขึ้นหรือเปล่าครับ
Yeah, what are we doing? I'm still
ผม
confused.
สาบานด้วยเกียรติของครูคณิตศาสตร์เลยนะครับว่าช่วงเนี้ยผมไม่ได้ทำอะไรผิดเลยครับ
Not lately.
แค่อยากจะเรียกครูแทนมาเพื่อจะมาถามว่าครู
What
จะ
is it?
เลี้ยงอะไรผมดีนะครับ
Treating.
อะไรนะครับ
ก็เลี้ยงฉลองเลื่อนตำแหน่งครูไงล่ะครับ จะ
Promotion.
เลี้ยงอะไรผมดี กินพิซซ่าดีหรือว่าจะกินหมูกระทะดี
What's he on about? Why would I buy you something to celebrate my promotion? You should be buying me something.
จริงจังหน่อยเถอะค่ะท่านผอ.
Yeah, what you want about?
โอเคครับ คืออย่างที่ครูแทนทราบว่าครูกำธร
I love how she's like kind of in charge more than him because he's trash as a school principal, y'all. Although he'd be the most fun to have because he's just
ก็หมายความว่าถึงเวลาแล้ว
trying to be
ที่ครู
fun
แทน
and
จะย้ายออก
hip.
จากห้องพัสดุแล้วไง ยินดีด้วยนะจ๊ะกับโต๊ะทำงานใหม่ในห้องพักหมวดคณิตศาสตร์
Yo, that's what he's wanted the whole time. That's so cute.
ผมรอมาตั้ง2 ปีครึ่งแล้วอ่ะผมนึกว่าผมจะต้องรอ
Not until my next
หน้า
life.
เลยอะครับ
But he's not gonna be able to move, right? Not until my next life. Yo, he's funny about that.
ว่าแต่ใครจะเป็นหัวหน้าครูหมวดคณิตศาสตร์คนใหม่แทนล่ะครับ
นี่เธอฟังที่ผอพูดไม่เข้าใจเหรอครูแทน
He is. You
โต๊
are.
ะทำงานใหม่ที่ครูแทนต้องไปนั่งอ่ะก็คือโต๊ะหัวหน้าครูหมวดคณิตศาสตร์
Yeah, he did. Yo.
Congratulations ครูแทน
Yo, he's so. Yo, he is not. Oh my god, this is hilarious. He is not taking this in at all.
คนหยุดก่อนครับ
Yo, does he not want this promotion now? That's funny as hell.
ผมอยากรู้ว่าทำไมผมถึงได้เป็นหัวหน้าครูหมวดคณิตศาสตร์นะครับคือผมยังเด็กอยู่อะครับ
คืออ๋อตายแล้วคือไม่ได้เขียนสคริปต์เอาไว้ด้วยสิ
ท่านผอเห็นว่าครูแทนน่ะเป็นคนที่มีความสามารถที่สำคัญเป็นคนรุ่นใหม่ด้วยการที่เราได้คนรุ่นใหม่มีความสามารถเป็นผู้บริหารก็จะทำให้โรงเรียนของเราเปลี่ยนแปลงไปในทางที่ดีขึ้นไง
ว้าว
จะเป็นกระแสบวกในการ PR ด้วยนะ
No, great for
เขียน
PR.
ในแฟนเพจดีไหมว่าเป็นครูหัวหน้าหมวดที่
Yo, he is bad at this. Yo, he is terrible at this. I like his teeth. His teeth are very straight when he smiles, you know. Is he happy now? Is he happy about this? Or is he... Does he not
ขอ
want
บ
it?
คุณผอจริง ๆ นะครับ ที่พิจาร
Yeah,
ณา
is he
เลื่อน
gonna turn it
ขั้น
down?
ผมเป็นหัวหน้าหมวดครูคณิตศาสตร์ แต่ผมอ่ะมีความสุขกับการที่ได้เป็นครูธรรมดายังไม่อยากเลื่อนขั้นหรอกครับ
Oh, interesting.
ถ้าครู
He's gonna be
ยืนยันตามนั้นนะ
He's gonna be the maths person then. The maths
แล้วผมยังได้โต๊ะที่ห้องคณิตศาสตร์อยู่หรือเปล่าครับ
he still wants the desk. Y'all, he still wants the desk. That's so funny, y'all. I mean, I'd be asking that too if I still get the desk. Oh shit, y'all. I can't even lie. A sketchy job. What? A sketchy job. Episode 1, a boyfriend job. Yo. That sounds insane. Oh, there's so many things that I need to watch, y'all. There's that Chinese BL. What was it called? Starts with an R, I think. I forgot. And then there's obviously that one that just came out 3 days ago. Secret of Us official channel. Jesus, this is crazy, honestly. Like, there's so many freaking shows that I need to watch. Whew. Like, I don't even think I'll be reacting to them. I'll just literally be watching them, but like, you know, maybe I'll release like videos of me like talking about them. But it's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, if by the end of this show we don't have Per and Tar being an actual couple, I'll be so disappointed. Because they're what I want, you know what I mean? They're the couple that I want to be a couple now, because everybody else is already a couple, and they're just not a couple, you know? I need it. I need it in my veins. I do. I think there's still one scene we haven't gotten from the like trailer as well from them, but I couldn't remember fully. Because it could have been the mock trailer, you know, not the actual trailer, so I don't know.
คุณอยากให้ผมรับตำแหน่งเหรอครับ อยากไม่อยากอ่ะ มันไม่เกี่ยวกับผมหรอกครับ แต่ผมแค่ไม่เข้าใจว่าทำไมคุณถึงไปเซตโอกาสตัวเอง
You think it's because you don't want to leave this room with him? Because they get to be alone here together a lot.
ก็ไม่รู้ดิ พอเลื่อนตำแหน่งแล้วอะ
Oh, also, yeah, responsibility. Because you're the head.
แล้วผมจะมีความสุขเหรอครับ
You can always try.
แล้วที่คุณอยู่ห้องเนี้ยคุณมีความสุขเหรอ
I would be happy in this room. I'd like to not be anywhere near any teachers. You know, it's just these two and they're a couple, so I'd be fine. I'd be happy.
ผมก็มีความสุขดีนี่
Because I have you.
ไม่ใช่เพราะห้อง
I like how he knows that.
ใช่ไหมล่ะ
Yeah. I'd still love this room. Can't lie.
ทำไมอ่ะ ผมจะเป็นแค่ครูตัวเล็กๆ แล้วได้ห้องทำงานดีๆสักห้องเลยไม่ได้หรอ ผมจะต้องยอมเลื่อนตำแหน่งทำงานหนักขึ้น
Dumb. See, I would like this room. That's crazy. This room is actually quite nice. Because there's a lot of space in here. Aw, this is sad though. You know that he just wants to be a normal teacher, but he wants to have a good room. They're cute as hell, y'all. We really didn't get a lot of couple moments from these two, to be honest. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, we still haven't had them have their first kiss. You know what I mean? And they probably kissed loads of times behind the scenes of like in their like in here, you know, in this show, behind this, because we just haven't seen them a lot. That's crazy.
ผมเข้าใจคุณนะ
But they're so cute. Although, because of how awkward this guy is, maybe they haven't. Maybe they really haven't had their first kiss. That'd be hilarious. Oh, we're going back to them. So we've got those two, and we've got Kim and Mon to deal with, because obviously.
แล้วเรื่องที่จะสมัครอาร์ตคอลเลจที่อเมริกาไปถึงไหนแล้ว
Oh.
พี่เกลน่าจะสมัครให้ไปแล้วอะ แล้วต้องมีสอบไหม
ไม่แน่ใจอ่ะ น่าจะแค่ยื่นพอร์ตกับสัมภาษณ์นะ
เฮ้ยเราต้องสัมภาษณ์เมื่อไหร่ ต้องมินไปเลยปะ
ไม่รู้ว่า โอ้
Is he gonna take his phone? I thought he was gonna take the phone off him.
ตายแล้วเนี่ย เอ้า คิม ดูเสร็จแล้วเหรอ เดินเกือบจะทุกคณะแล้ว พอโคตรเหนื่อยอ่ะ
Yeah, they do not look happy
เอา
though.
น้ำเลยไหม เดี๋ยวเราไปสั่งให้
ไม่เป็นไร คิมสั่งเถอะ
Like one does not look happy. All these couples going through some shit.
ไอ้เปอร์เห็นมันบอกว่ามันกำลังถ่ายหนังสั้นอยู่ ส่วนไอ้ต้ามันยังไม่ยอมตอบแชทเลยไม่อยู่ด้วยกันละมั้ง
สรุปสองคนนั้นจะเรียนนิเทศด้วยกันเหรอ
ไอ้ต้าใช่ แต่ไอ้เปอร์นี่ก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน แต่เห็นมันเคยพูดอยู่นะ ว่ามันไม่อยากเข้าวิกกีฬา
Oh, and yeah, because he was doing like
ก็
the
ดีนะ
sports
อย่างน้อย
stuff.
สองคนนั้นก็ชัดเจน คนหนึ่งชัดว่าจะเรียนอะไร อีกคนก็ชัดเจนว่าจะไม่เรียนอะไร เราเป็นห่วงคิมอะจนป่านนี้คิมยังไม่รู้เลยว่าจะเรียนอะไรกันแน่
Yeah. I mean, I just did art because of, you know.
ใช่ วันนี้เราพยายามพาคิมเดินไปดูทุกคณะละแต่เหมือนเขาไม่สนใจอะไรเลยอะ
I mean, I feel like you don't need to go to uni. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you really don't need to go to uni. I feel like if you can just get a job from school, it would be okay, but obviously he would need to get a job for that.
ไอ้
I don't
คิม
know.
มันติดสอบตรงคณะวิศวะที่เชียงใหม่แล้วนะ
Oh. Oh.
แล้วเห็นมันบอกว่ามันอยากไปที่นั่นด้วย
In Chiang Mai? Y'all, are all these couples gonna break up? Or are they gonna be long distance? That's crazy. So he's lying
นี่
again.
มันไม่ได้บอกม่อนอ่ะ
Wait a minute. I thought we went through this like in 2 different episodes, right? Every single time Kim lies or doesn't tell Mon something, it always blows up in his face. Why is he doing it again? Literally, why is he doing it again? Why do we not have communication? Like, Kim and Mon had really good communication, like, at the start. And then the same thing's happening, like, why? I don't know which episode it was, but there was, like, the one before the sports day one or whatever. And then the sports day one as well, where he didn't communicate anything. And then the last episode where, with, like, the whole bi stuff, like, he was thinking, like, maybe he's confused, you know. I feel like that. I mean, I actually did like the last episode because it showed how people who are bi get treated, you know what I mean? Like, if you are bi and you date a guy, and you've never dated a girl, you get treated like you're just straight. And then if you bi and you date a girl, but you also like guys, they just treat you like you're a lesbian, right? So I have a feeling that, like, it's just, you know, you're not bi if you date a guy. Like, that's what people say, right? That's what people just treat you as. And it's so insane because, like, being bi, there's also a video I watched recently, because people, you know, like EXO Kitty, like Kitty in that show is bi, and people were annoyed that Kitty like liked Yuri and then was gonna go out with Juliana even though she still liked Yuri, but then she's ultimately gonna be with Minho, right? That's what it's leading to, right? The fact that she's gonna be with Minho. And I saw this video where they were like, because obviously she starts off being with Day, right? So she's gone from like a guy to liking a girl to kind of liking Juliana. That's her name, right? Or is that the wrong person? Pravina, that's her name. To liking Pravina a tiny bit, but she still obviously kisses Yuri whilst all that mess anyway. And then obviously Minho already liked her before then. There's this like enemies to lovers vibe. So there's so many people that ship Minho and Kitty. So if we didn't get Minho and Kitty by the next season, like, people would be definitely disappointed. But yeah, I just find it so messy that people think that she can't be bi if she's gonna end up with a guy by the end. You know what I mean? Like, that's so weird. Like, being bi means you like both genders, right? It's not you know, you like anyone, right? Like, it's not like, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to understand what bi is, like what being bi means. You know what I mean? You're not just gonna like a girl, you're not just gonna like a boy. you're gonna like both, you know. Obviously it doesn't mean you can cheat, it doesn't mean you can like see this guy whilst you're dating a girl or whatever, you know, that's not the way it is. Obviously I think when people hear that you are bi, that means they think that you can like, you have like more options, and like you can definitely cheat on them way easier because you are bi or whatever. But like that's still such an annoying thought to have as well. I don't know what people think when they hear that somebody's bi. Like, as I say, that this video that I watched though, she was saying how I find it really I forgot what I forgot the words she said, but basically she was just saying how she finds it really annoying, and I bet she was saying I bet there are people that hated this because it's not what being bi is. And I was like, what are you even on about? Like, of course this is what being bi is. Like, it's literally going from you know, liking a guy to liking a girl, or liking a girl or liking a girl, you know what I mean? It goes every which way. It's like you like the person most likely, you know what I mean? I don't understand what people are talking about. Like, being bi doesn't mean that you are gonna only like a girl or only like a guy. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Like, honestly, when I watched that video and I saw people in the comments saying that they agreed with her, I was like, what are you even on about? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I read a comment in the comment section of the video as well, and it was talking about how they were bi and they didn't agree with them at all. And I was like so happy about it, because she needed, like, this person needed to hear this, you know what I mean? They needed to read this comment, and I'm happy because she replied to it and was like, oh my god, that's such a interesting like thing. But basically the person essentially said that Kitty makes a lot of sense to me, because I have essentially been through a very similar thing, you know, where I am not treated like a person. Like, essentially she was replying to essentially what she said in the video, right? So I've been like treated like not a person, because you know, I went from like, you know, liking a boy to liking a girl, but then I've not actually been with a girl, I've only been with a boy. So I find it really, like, as I say, I just don't understand why people think that being bi just means like, you know, you're either gonna cheat on the person because you have more option, or, you know, or whatever else. But like, just because you're by yourself doesn't mean you're gonna be able to get everybody in the world, you know what I mean? It's not like everyone in the world is gonna like you. So, you know, it also doesn't actually give you all the options. Like, of course you have more option in the fact that you like more people in general, but like, still, it's not like you're gonna like everyone in the world as well. So yeah, anyway, that was a whole tangent, but that's the whole thing about being bi, right? I love the fact that Mon also kind of went through that same thing, because with Kim, right, he's like a partner who started thinking like Mon might just be, you know, confused and stuff. Like, that's just literally how bi people or people who are bi like go through life, you know, like, when as soon as people think you're bi or know that you're bi, like, you get treated differently a lot of the time. I feel like you need a partner that would really understand you. Or like, I also read another comment, I think in the comment section of the last video of this, not in my comments, but in the Boys in Love comments, and they said, somebody said something about that they are dating a guy who was also bi. So like, she's bi and then she's dating a guy who's bi, so they both know like what each other goes through, because they're literally both bi, but because they're like like a straight couple technically, because they just get treated like a straight couple even though they are bi, you know. But obviously, because they are a girl and a guy, that they look like they would just be a straight couple, right? That's what people would just assume they are. But I just find it so interesting, because obviously you wouldn't know unless you ask somebody what kind of sexual orientation they are. But you also wouldn't just ask someone that. So, not unless you liked them and you wanted to know. But you wouldn't just say it if you were just like somebody, like a stranger or just a friend or whatever. But, okay, moving on from that whole thing. I'm finding it so annoying when they don't talk to Like, why are they not talking to each other? I just don't understand. Like, Shane obviously knowing about it before Kim, before Mon makes sense, because like Shane would be the one that Kim would talk to about these types of things, right? He would be like, he probably would have asked his friend group, right? Should I apply here? Should I do it? Do you think I could get in here? The person he probably asked that to the most would be Shane, right? And his own family, but still. Anyway, let's keep going. That's crazy.
Wow.
Uh-oh. No. Not him going back to drinking. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. So he didn't know that he hadn't told him. That's so messy. Oh no. This is so messy. I think they should leave.
กูว่ากูอยากลองไปดูคณะอื่นเพิ่มเติมหน่อยอะ
Yeah, they need to leave.
เดี๋ยวงานเลิกแล้วอะ
Yeah, let's go, quick. Let's leave, because they're gonna argue. You better leave quick. Yeah, you better leave quick. Come on. Yeah, you better go. Ooh, that purple drink looks cool though. I can't lie. Look at it.
คุณว่าคู่นั้นจะทะเลาะกันปะ
Oh, they need to talk as well though. These two need to talk
ให้มันทะเลาะกันบ้าง
too.
ก็ดี มีอะไรจะได้เคลียร์กันไป มึงหมายถึงคู่นั้นใช่ไหม
Both of these people need to talk then. We need both of these
แล้วตก
couples
ลง
need
เรื่
to
องส
talk.
มัครอาร์ตคอลเลจอะจะเอายังไง
เอาไง หมายความว่าอะไรวะ นี่มึงช่วยจริงจังหน่อยได้ไหม ทำไมกูถามแล้วก็จะตอบไม่รู้ เป็นไรอะ
He doesn't want to go or something.
ทำไมมึงต้องจริงจังขนาดนี้วะ โอเค
I think he wants to go, right?
พี่
But
เกล
he
ส่งใบสมัครมาให้กูตั้งแต่2 วันก่อน ไม่มีสอบ แค่ยื่นผลการเรียน แล้วก็สัมภาษณ์ออนไลน์ แล้วทำไมมึงไม่ตอบให้ชัดเจนแบบนี้ตั้งแต่แรก ต้องทำให้กูหงุดหงิดก่อนทำไม ก็กูไม่รู้ว่ากูควรไปดีไหมอ่ะ ก็เอาให้มันติดก่อนไหม แล้วค่อยคิด แล้วถ้ามันติดขึ้นมา คือมันไม่ได้เข้ายากขนาดนั้นเว้ย พี่เกลเขาก็ส่งกูไปเรียนค่าเวลา เพื่อที่กูจะได้เอาเวลามาทำพอร์ต ไปยื่นยูดังๆอ่ะ นี่มึงไม่อยากเรียนที่นั่นเหรอ
You think it'd be different if he didn't want to go?
ก็อยากแหละ แต่คือ กูไม่รู้ว่ากูควรไปดีไหมอ่ะ กูไม่เคยอยู่ไกลบ้าน กูไม่เคยทำอะไรเป็นชิ้นเป็นอัน ภาษาอังกฤษกูก็ไม่ได้ดี แล้วถ้าสมมติว่ากูไม่ติดมหาลัยอื่นขึ้นมากูก็จะเคว้งอยู่แบบนั้นอ่ะนะ
Interesting. I mean,
แล้วไหนจะเรื่องของเราอีกอะ
I love the fact that he has so many other things that he's worried about, as well as just like, it's not just, you know, Shane and Kit's relationship. Like, it is actually a load of other things that would also worry you. Like the fact that he hasn't actually been anywhere without his family before. It makes sense to be scared, you know, to leave. Because I would never go to uni abroad for sure.
มึงอย่าเพิ่ง
Ain't no
คิด
way.
ไปไกลขนาดนั้นดิ ข้อสอบอะเขาต้องไล่ทำไปทีละข้อ
Did they not actually break up, y'all? Because I'm
จะ
scared. Like,
ทำพร้อมกันทั้งหมดไม่ได้หรอก
like
ตอนเนี้ย เอาแค่เรื่องสมัครเรียนก่อน แล้วหลังจากนั้นอะค่อยว่ากันนะ
I swear I don't know what's going on. Like, in my brain, I remember that they break up, but what if the breakup was in the mock trailer and they don't actually break up in the real trailer? I don't know. I'm starting to stress out about it though, because if they break up, I needed it to be in this episode, not in the last one. You know what I mean? That's what's stressing me out right now. Kim and Mon are also stressing me out. Like, what are they going to be doing right now? Like, Mon is going to be cussing his ass out, but that's going to be hilarious. And Parental, y'all, we haven't seen them either. Everything's terrifying right now. Oh, jeez, y'all. Come on, let's skip this. Oh, yeah, they... Yo, he is mad. Look at his face.
ได้ที่เรียนแล้วทำไมไม่บอกอ่ะ
So he might be going to Chiang Mai, and then, well, he probably will be. And then the other
ไหนบอกว่ามีอะไรเราจะพูดกัน
kid
ต
is
รง
going
ๆ
to
ไง
like America, right?
ก็เราไม่
So
รู้จะบอกยังไงอะว่าสุดท้ายเราต้องเรียนกันคนละที่แล้วก็ไกลกันคนละจังหวัด
like he's just terrible at communication for
ไม่
real.
รู้จะบอกยังไงก็เลยเลือกที่จะโกหกเราเหรอ
Oh, yeah. Yo, this might be Aston's best acting, actually. In this scene, right? Like, the expressions he's giving right now, I'm kind of sad. Like, he's... Yo, yeah, this is my favorite acting of him, I think. Because he just looks so, like, defeated and worried and, like, scared and sad and, like, angry. Like, he's like, everything right now. And you could see it all in his face. But this is what I'm saying, like, he like, Kim is terrible at communication. He really is. Because in the 3 episodes we've seen so far, he's really just not communicated anything at all, you know? He's really been terrible. He really has. So it's really just like, why? Why is he like this? Just why? Oh, we're gonna have a mum and son scene. We haven't had one of them in quite a while. This will be interesting.
อ้าวทำไมกลับมาไวจังล่ะไหนบอกจะกลับค่ำ มีอะไรหรือเปล่า
คิมติดคณะวิศวะที่เชียงใหม่ แต่เขาไม่ยอมบอกม่อน มันเหมือนแบบเขาอาจจะคิดว่าอนาคตของเขาไม่ต้องมีม่อนอยู่ด้วยก็ได้
Aww. See, that's also a way you could take it when you don't tell the truth like this, right? It's like you could just leave at any second and you'd be okay with it. That's the vibe that he's getting right now from it. Because he didn't tell him, right? So I can understand why he would take it that way as well. Oh. Yo, I didn't think we'd ever see like a scene of Aston actually crying. Not like this. Is she crying as well? Or was that his tears on her like face? That's crazy. Wow.
ผลสัมภาษณ์มึงออกหรือยังอะ
That is crazy. Or maybe they're gonna break up in this part of the episode. Not Mon and Kim, but I think Mon and Kim are gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be Shane and Kit that are gonna break up. Which is gonna stress me the hell out for real.
ชาเขียวซ่ามีดี
Is this the last part, y'all? Wait a minute. I watched every part, right? Surely. Yeah, I must have done. Oh, getting Tar and Pear again. Or maybe just Tar. Surely not. I don't know. I'm stressing out though. What is he actually gonna do? Did he choose what he wanted to do? Is he still going here or not? Ah, cuties.
กูนึกว่ามึงกลับไปแล้วเนี่ย
กูจะรีบกลับทำไมอ่ะ นี่มันคณะของกูนะเว้ย มึงอ่ะไปหาที่เรียนที่อื่นเลย
ไม่อ่ะ เมื่อกี้กูไปช่วยพี่เขาถ่ายหนังมา ตอนนี้กูรู้ทางของกูแล้ว กูจะเรียนที่นี่เหมือนกัน
รุ่นพี่เขาให้ใช้มึงฟรีรู้ตัวปะ
แต่อย่างน้อยกูก็รู้นะว่ากูชอบอะไร
True.
มึงไม่รู้ด้วยซ้ำว่ามึงต้องการอะไรจากคณะนี้กันแน่อะ
True. Yeah, what does he want to do? Like, I thought he wanted to do photography or something.
กูพูดแรงไปเหรอ
เปล่ามึงพูดถูกเอาจริงๆกูอยากเรียนคณะเนี้ยเพราะเห็นว่ามีคนดังๆจบจากที่นี่กันเยอะ
Oh, interesting.
กูเลยหวังว่าถ้ากูได้อยู่ที่เนี่ย
You'll get better.
กูจะกลายเป็นคนดังแบบเขาบ้าง
More chance to be famous.
มึงว่ามันงี่เง่าเปล่าวะถ้าคนเราจะอยากเรียนมหาลัยด้วยเหตุผลแบบเนี้ย
But it's, you definitely need to know where you want to go, though.
ถ้าคิดด้วยมาตรฐานกับคนอย่างมึงเลยนะ
Yeah.
ไม่งี่เง่าหรอก
ยิ่งชุมหรือด่ากูวะเนี่ย
แต่กูเชื่อนะ
Not me looking at them with my tilted
ว่าสัก
head.
วันมึ
That's
งต้องเป็นคนมีชื่
crazy.
อเสียงอะ
Oh,
กูไม่รู้ดิ เซนส์กูมันบอกอะ
y'all. I keep tilting my head when I look at them. I'm like so happy. Ooh, y'all.
สรุปมึงจะเลิกวิ่งจริงๆแล้วใช่ปะ
That's so
ตอน
interesting.
เด็กๆอะที่กูวิ่งเพราะกูเรียนไม่เก่งเว้ย กูเลยต้องเป็นนักวิ่ง แล้วพอกูวิ่งได้กูเลยวิ่งมาตลอด แต่ตอนเนี้ยกูต้องเลือกทางที่กูชอบจริงๆแล้วว่ะ
That's so interesting.
มึงก็หาเจอแล้วนี่
คือตีเสลดให้กองถ่ายอะ
Not being a slate boy on set. That's
มึงไม่ได้
funny.
อยากเรียนนิเทศเพราะมึงได้ตีเสลดหรอกกูรู้ มึงเป็นคนเขียนบทความในหนังสือรุ่น
Oh, that's so
มึงเขียน
interesting.
ดีนะ
Oh, so maybe he wants to be like a script person as well. Maybe he actually wants to be like a director, right? Yeah, that'd be so fun. That'd be so interesting.
มึงคิดเหมือนกันปะจริงๆ เราแค่ใช้ชีวิตของเราไป เดี๋ยวอนาคตก็จัดสรรสิ่งที่เหมาะสมให้เราเองอะ
Yo, the way he keeps looking at him, I can't. Oh, y'all. I'm gonna go insane, I can't.
มึงพูดอะไร
Stop looking at each other, bruh. I
พอ
can't.
จะเป็นนักเขียนเข้าหน่อยก็ใหญ่เลยนะ
สัตว์
Yo, why they be looking at each other like this though? I can't. I swear I don't think they're gonna be ending up together because they're just not getting together. Like I believe that episode 12, unless they have a time skip, there's no way they're gonna be together. Like, sadness. But also people were saying, not people, Paul was saying, oh, maybe it was Ken actually, I don't remember. Somebody said that, you know, he's my first kiss, he's my second and third and fourth. So like, how many times have they kissed if we've only got one kiss so far? You know what I mean?
ผมต้องทำนู่น
That's
นี่นั่น
crazy.
หลังจากสอนเสร็จอีก
Unless they did so many takes of that one kiss. Maybe they did, I don't know.
ได้กินข้าวร้านประจำกับแฟน ได้ทำกิจกรรมกับตัวเอง นี่ผมจะไปเรียนโยคะด้วยนะ
You what?
คุณเนี่ยนะจะเรียนโยคะเพราะคนส่วนใหญ่ที่เขามีเวลาเขาทำกันอะหรือว่าผมจะไปหัด
Yo, what's he doing? He's funny.
ผมไม่เอาเวลาในชีวิตของผมส่วนใหญ่ไปทำงานหรอก
Being a teacher would be so terrifying though because you have to mark so many things. You have to do so many things. Like, I would never want to do homework. You know what I mean? I would never want to have like homework being a thing. Then again, all you have to do is like
หมายความว่าจะก้าวหน้า
go through the whole thing and
ความ
like
รับผิดชอบมากขึ้น แล้วผู้ใหญ่ก็ไม่เห็นจะสนใจอะไรเลย ไอ้ตำแหน่งใหญ่ๆ
you'd have an answer book or whatever, so you'd be okay, but it would be
มีความสุข
stressful.
มากกว่าอีก
Yeah, unless you were marking like art books, because that would be easier.
จริงๆคุณอยากได้ตำแหน่งหัวหน้าหมวดคณิตใช่ไหมครับ แต่แค่ตอนเนี้ยคุณกำลังเสียดายที่ปฏิเสธไป บ้า คุณเอาอะไรมาพูดอ่ะ
I love that he can read him so well, though. That's so funny.
ใช่ ตอนแรกผมก็คิดว่าผมคิดถูก
Yeah. So by the end of this show, he's definitely gonna be you know. How long is this part of the episode, y'all? Yo, this one's quite long.
จริงๆแล้วผมแค่กลัวว่าผมจะทำได้ไม่ดีเท่าความคาดหวังของคนอื่น
So he wants to be like a good.
พอถึงจุด
He doesn't think he'd be a good like head of
ผมรู้
anything.
ความจริงว่าผมไม่คู่ควรกับมันเลย
That's sad. He doesn't give himself enough credit
หรือ
for
ไม่
sure.
คุณก็อาจจะพบว่าคุณทำมันได้ดีก็ได้นะครับ
Yeah,
อย่า
he
เพิ่งมองว่าอนาคตมันจะเลวร้าย
definitely
สิ
doesn't give himself enough credit because he definitely
ผมว่ามัน
feels
ต้อง
like
มีเห
he'd
ตุผ
be
ลสัก
good.
อย่างแหละที่ทำให้ผอเขามั่นใจในตัวคุณ ทีนี้ก็เหลือแค่ตัวคุณนั่นแหละที่ต้องมั่นใจในตัวเองได้แล้วนะครับ
Exactly. He really does need to believe that he can do it.
แต่ถ้าคุณต้องการกำลังใจแล้วก็ผมมีให้คุณเสมอนะ
Y'all, I'm telling you, they're setting us up for disappointment because we're getting all these cute scenes
Okay.
for like Perta and for these two,
พอเลยนะ
Tan and Nut, and then we're gonna have the sadness or whatever for like the other two. Oh, I think Kim and Mon are gonna be fine. I think Kim and Mon will be the next scene we get, and then it's gonna be ending off on, oh my god, what are their names? I'm thinking of their real names and not the other ones. What am I? Yeah, it's gonna end. So Kim and Mon are gonna be fine, because as I say, it made sense for them to be the next one, and then it's gonna be the other. It's definitely gonna be Shane and Kit that like break up or get ruined somehow. You know, that's what it's leading up to, right? I think these two are gonna be fine. They're gonna communicate right now, and it's gonna be all okay, and then it's gonna be Kit and Shane that drown in their own tears. Oh my god.
ขอโทษ
I'm so dramatic for that, but you know.
ที่ไม่ได้บอกมอนเรื่องสอบติด
I'd be so annoyed though if every week my boyfriend was lying to me and then I had to find out again and again and
เข้าที่เดียวกับ
again
มอนไม่ได้
each time. Because it's always Kim not telling Mon something. It's never the other way around.
แต่พอเราสอบตรงได้ที่เชียงใหม่ เราก็เลยคิดว่า เราไม่มีสิทธิ์ปฏิเสธ
ถ้าไม่จับเลยเอง คิมคิดจะบอกเราตอนไหนอะ
เอาตรงๆเลยนะ คือเราไม่รู้เลยอะเราไม่กล้าพูด แล้วกลัวว่าม่อนจะบอกเลิกเรา
ที่ผ่านมา กังวลเรื่องนี้เหรอ
I love how he's looking at his lips.
แล้วกลัวว่าม่อนจะ
Like he's looking at his eyes and then he was looking at
เรา
his
ต้องไกล
lips.
กันนะ โอเค เราก็ไม่ควรจะปิดบังม่อนจริงๆนั่นแหละ
Yeah, so his fear of like being broken up with makes sense, and then in reality they're not gonna break up. They'll be okay.
ถ้าม่อนจะเลิกกับเรา เราก็คงต้องยอมรับ
Yeah, he's gonna be fine with long distance. I'm telling you. They'll be fine with long distance.
ทำไมอะ เห็นว่าเราเป็นคนไม่มั่นคงขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ แค่ต้องอยู่ไกลกันเอง คิดว่าจะทำให้เราถอดใจได้เหรอ
See, I'm telling you, people can do long distance. They really can.
งั้นหมายความว่า มันจะไม่เป็นปัญหาใช่ไหม ถ้าเราเรียนกันคนละที่
Yo, they are messy as hell. Living in hell.
ถ้าคิมโอเค เราก็โอเคเหมือนกันนะ
Because they can still talk to each other. You just have to call, video call, you know, like sometimes if you have breaks and stuff, you can go around, you know, to see each other or whatever. Yo, I keep thinking they're gonna kiss. Why do they keep staring at each other like this if they're not gonna kiss? Is the mum gonna come out when they almost kiss? Because that'll be funny. I'm thinking that's gonna happen. Oh my god, it didn't happen. Why do I... Why do I always think that's gonna happen and then it doesn't happen? Yo! Yo! It's so cute though. Yo, the mum bet it. Oh shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Shane and Kit that break my heart. Because everybody else is gonna be okay. It's gonna be Shane and Kit that break our hearts. I'm telling you. It really will be. What does it say? I wanna see. What does it say? I'm telling you, this is gonna be crazy. No. Cute.
เชน
Oh.
ไง ผลสัมภาษณ์มึงออกหรือยังอะออกแล้ว ติดไหมอะ
Is he gonna show him? He made it, didn't he? I think he did. He surely did. He must have done.
เชี่ย ติดนี่ ติดจริงๆด้วยอะ
Oh, I love how they're happy. I love how they're happy right now. Yo, I love how they're happy right now. Yo, I love how they're happy right now.
มึงโคตรเก่งอะ
Oh, yo, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna break my soul when they break up. If they do. Oh, is he gonna say he's not going though? Is he gonna tell him he's not? Oh my god, no, no! Oh my god, what?
และเรื่องราวของผมกับเพื่อนๆ ก็มาถึงตอนจบแล้ว
ส่วนมาก long distance relationship ไม่รอดกัน
เราจะไม่ปล่อยมึงม่อนเด็ดขาด ถึงจะอยู่ไกลกันแค่ไหนก็เถอะ
Yo, when did they break up? I thought they broke up.
แต่ถ้าเป็นเรื่องมึงอ่ะ กูไม่ยอมแพ้แน่นอน
มาติดตามกันนะครับ ว่าบทสรุปความรักของพวกเราจะเป็นยังไง
Yo, what? Oh, wait a minute. I thought they broke up though because I thought there was a scene. My god, wait. I've got to check because this is going to annoy me actually because I'm going to... Oh my god, no. I've got to make sure if it... Because it was a scene that I thought it was a scene where it was with... What was the name? What was her name? Jin Caesar's character, right? Is that Jin or is that someone else? We haven't seen the siblings in so long though, but like I'm pretty sure it was her who was like hugging him after he broke up with Kit though. So do we not have that, or is that gonna just be like a really short scene? Like I don't know. Anyway, I've got to go to that scene. What? I'm like, oh my god. Hold on. So we were happy anyway though. But then it was Thingy that was getting sad at the end, right? It was Thingy that was getting sad at the end. Whew, Jesus Christ. I've got to make sure. I'm watching the trailer again, but so there's the one that's 2 months ago, and then there's where's the other one that was? So there's okay, no, that's not the right one. Let me just okay, wait. I'm just gonna watch the one that's from 2 months ago and see if it's the one. Well, I'm not watching the full thing, but I'm just gonna like skim past everything here. Okay, yeah. So I am right. I am definitely right. Okay, yeah. So I'm thinking the first thing we're gonna get. So this is my prediction for episode 12. I'm gonna think. So I'm thinking that by his reaction, right? By Thingy's reaction. Oh my god, Kit's reaction, right? I think he's gonna say that he's not gonna go, and then that's gonna make Shane like angry at him, and it's gonna make him like, because the one line in this trailer, right? It's It's here. Wait a minute. I've got to read it first. I'm not worthy of you trading your bright future for. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of like really sad scenes in the last episode. Hopefully the last episode is really long because I'm going to need loads of things to happen. I'm going to need like I'm pretty sure there'll be loads of like time jumps because obviously it'll be like scenes where they have to be together, which means it'll be like, you know, scenes of them being at uni but then scenes of them being at home, probably like seeing each other. So I'm pretty sure the first conflict maybe in the first part of it will be like he doesn't want to go and then, you know, he breaks up with him so that he will go. And then the scene that I said about like Jin, I think it is Jin, right? The girl anyway, the sister hugging him is in here. And then there's also a scene of Kit crying with his, I assume that's his mum. So yeah, it's definitely I definitely think that there's going to be a lot of sadness. I really thought that would happen in episode 11 though, because episode 11 is always the one where the sadness happens, but I guess that makes sense as well for it to be, you know, in episode 12, because there's so many things that, I mean, there's still so many things that we need to go through. As I say, there's still stuff I want to see with what are their names, with Tar and Per, for sure. Like, I'm telling you, like, I need more scenes of them for sure. I do. I hope that they can stick together, because obviously they were kind of together in the Heart Killers, but not really. But I really want them to be together in another show, because I really do like all of these couples. Actually, they're all so cute. I really need them all to be able to be together, right? But as I say, like, long distance can work. Like, I don't know why you would think that it wouldn't, you know? I don't know why people think it won't work. Like, if you have somebody that you trust and you trust that person, like, it should be fine, you know what I mean? Like, you should be okay. You've just got to be able to stick together and not cheat, essentially. Like, obviously some people find that hard, I guess. But the people that work are the people that don't cheat and actually do well together. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. I like this episode though. If you know, I think that's why sometimes it's annoying when you remember what happens in the trailer, right? Because I have a really good memory and I remember things from way back in the times. Like, as if there's like a really sad moment or whatever, I'm gonna remember that shit, you know. And I absolutely remember that scene, you know, of her hugging him, because obviously I was trying to work out who that could be in the trailer reaction that I did, and then obviously now we know it's CUTIESS, so it's got to be CUTIESS because it's the only person that could hug him who has like long hair like that, you know. So, and it wasn't going to be the mum, because obviously she's not even there anymore. So yeah, so Shane's got to be hugged by his sister or whatever. But I definitely feel like it would be fine just to be long distance. As I say, I feel like Shane probably would have been fine doing long distance if Kit had just gone, if Kit hadn't decided, like, obviously from his face, like, he was smiling at first, and then from all the compliments and stuff, I think he was just like starting to be all sad and stuff, you know. I really feel like he's gonna say that he's not going, even though he's made it in. Right, but he also has all those other worries. Like, it's literally not just the fact that he wants to stay for Shane, is it? It's like all those other things, unless they're just excuses. But at the same time, you have to understand all that as well, because it's like he doesn't know a lot of English, so it will be difficult to communicate there. So he probably would need to have a translator somehow. But yeah, there's gonna be so many issues next week. I can just tell. Like, I'm hoping that Per and Tar, as I say, like, every single couple I have that I like, either they don't end up being a couple and they're just like a ship that I have, or they end up being like friends to the end, you know, and then they don't actually end up together. Like, they've literally had a kiss in the show and like they're still not even a couple yet, you know what I mean? Like, I am going insane. Like, if they don't even get into a couple this whole time, I'll be so disappointed, for real. I really will be disappointed. But I really feel like there's another scene that we haven't seen of them, you know. So I don't know, but like, I'm scared. Yeah, Anyway, alright. I'm gonna go. Hopefully people like this reaction. I was talking so much about other things. Like, it's definitely going to be an issue though. I definitely feel like Kit and Shane are going to get into a lot of arguments at first about this, because like, yeah, Shane wants him to go and then Kit doesn't want to go because he doesn't want to leave him and stuff like that. You know, it's going to be a mess for sure. Can't wait to see it though. Can't wait to be broken down by some kids, you know. Anyway, as I say, I want to have a cute thing. I mean, with the teachers and with Tara and Per, they seem to be fine, you know what I mean? I don't think they're going to have really any issue with their whole storylines. I feel like the issue, even with Kim and Mon, like, even though they're going to have like issues with like long distance stuff, that's just probably what everybody goes through. Like, when they're a long distance, they probably go through a load of issues with their own like you know, brain, like, does she still like me, does he still like me, you know what I mean, you know. And some people obviously make that get to their head and they go all wrong, and then they get like a girlfriend, or they like sleep with somebody, and you know, everything goes wrong because now you've cheated on your partner. You know, that's where people go wrong, as I say. So that's not what we want. Obviously we don't want anyone cheating on anyone. We don't want anyone like breaking down anyway, any which way. So anyway, I'll go. But yeah, this episode was great. As I say, Boys with Love is like my comfort show. I feel like this time I was stressing though, because I really thought that they were going to break up in this episode. So the fact that they didn't, and the fact that I was stressing about every single scene I saw them in, apart from the one about Kim and Ron, I guess, because like I knew that they were going to be fine. You know, as I say, like, I think most of these couples I knew already they were going to all be mostly fine. It was just a lot of others that were going to be not okay. And we also have, there's so many other things that have come out recently as well. Like Squid Game season 3 came out. There's like loads of other things that have come out. Like the the things that I keep watching / listening to the most these days is K-pop Demon Hunters songs. Like, I love people reacting to them, and I love people reacting to the movie, and I just keep on watching everything about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'll be able to do some edits of this episode, because actually there were a lot of good scenes for all the different couples in this one. As I say though, Pod and Patang, the fact that they've never had a kiss in this show is kind of crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure all the kids have had a kiss in this show now. Yeah, like Kim and Mon, even Tara and Per, and they're not even a couple. Like, how come we've never had a kiss from the actual, like, I mean, they weren't even the first couple, but they were probably the second couple, third couple. I don't know which one they were actually. I've forgotten which episode they got into a relationship, and because obviously Kim and Mon were the first relationship to get together, but I don't remember about anything else. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'm just scared. I'm really just like, ugh, this is a mess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Goodbye. Oh wait, so I want to talk about oh my god, I'm going crazy. So Per and Tar are my favorites, obviously, and then I would say Shane and Kit, and then I would say Tan and Nut, and then I would say Kim and Mon. Now with Tar and Per, they're like way at the top, because I freaking love them. Like, they're probably like here, right? And then I would say Kit and Shane are about there. Like, they're not very that far behind, but because they're really cute and everything. And then I would say Pod Papang, like, just a tiny bit behind as well. And then Kim and Mon are just a tiny bit behind that as well. You know what I mean? So they're really close to each other, but they're just like in that kind of bubble here. You know, that's how far apart they are. So not very much, you know. Like, if I had to say it in percentages or whatever, if Tar and Per are like 100%, right, then it'd probably be around like 75 for like Kim and Mon, right? Maybe 80, I don't know. But like, I love all the couples, that's what I mean. Like, I love all of them. They're just, you know, there's just like Per and Tar are just so cute. They're like my everything, you know. I honestly, I never thought that Per and Tar would be my favorites from the show, because I really went into the show thinking, because the only ones obviously I knew were like Pod and Pohang and Choken, because Choken was in My Love Mix-Up, right, with Pan, and I absolutely loved him in that. I loved him with Pan, and obviously seeing him here, I was prepared to love his couple the most, and obviously because like Aston has dimples, and I'm a sucker for dimples for real. So it's really interesting how, even though that is the case, right, even though I knew Choken the most, and like I love Aston's dimples, they're not my favorite couple, right? Which is so interesting, because my like thoughts on couples is just so interesting. Like I always just assume that I'm gonna like because it's the same with like biases in like K-pop and whatever. Like I always seem to go for the same types each time, and I really thought that was the same with my couples, but it seems to be like the ones that don't get as much screen time as well that like plays into it. Because even with like not Pitch Perfect, Pit Babe, like if anybody's watching that show, the ones that I love the most in those were like the ones that barely get enough screen time. So like the in season 1, my favorite was what are their names? I've forgotten. Oh my god. No. They're the ones that got their own show though. Oh my god. They got their own main show. Oh my god, what were their names in that show? What were their names in this show? Y'all, I'm getting annoyed. Anyway. Yeah, but they're in the... Oh my god, what were their names? Oh my god. I've forgotten anyway, but like, you know, the guy who like is like the leader or whatever of the biker people, you know, the leader of the, and then the guy, oh my god, what are their names, y'all? I'm losing my mind. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna have to look it up now on here, because that's gonna annoy me actually. Pit Babe, no, you better not do this to me. Pit Babe. Y'all, this is annoying, for real. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it. Okay, I found it. Caleb and Pun, right? Pon. Caleb and Pon. Yeah, it's them anyway. They, in the first one, they were like the ones that I wanted to be a couple the most, because like they were the ones that they were like really cute together, you know what I mean? Like every time I saw them together I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. And then obviously there were other couples like Benz and Garfield, but they were like not even a couple in that show. In like season 1 they were like not even really ever together. Like they had like 2 scenes or something together for the most part. And then obviously with like Michael and Top 10, like Sonic and North, they are my favourites for season 2, but they're annoying me in season 2, so it's hard to really say. But like yeah, in season 2 I would say my favourites getting together are like Kenta and Kim, you know, because like they are adorable. Like I'm living my best life like watching them every single episode. Like I just want them to be a couple, you know, at the end of the day. And then obviously there's like the other one with like Wei and, oh my god, Pete and Wei, right? But it's obviously not Wei now, it's whatever that other guy's name was, Charlie or something, I don't remember. I don't think it's Charlie, but whatever his name was, William, no, that's the other guy. I forgot what his name was, but like the new guy that's obviously the same actor as Wei, but like Wei is like dead, or I don't think is Wei even dead? I feel like he's not dead, right? I think I saw a part of an episode where he was actually still alive, and he gave something to Garfield, or maybe that was just a flashback. I don't really know, but either way, because I'm not really watching these episodes in order or anything. Anyway, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else is there. yeah, anyway, so Sonic and North would be my favorites in this season, but like they are just like, they're the ones that I want to get together because of the trailer that I watched. Because obviously, like, the trailer gave the scenes of like Michael Top 10 kissing, and then also well, I don't think they actually kissed in the trailer, but they were like, you know, anyway, whatever. And then we also had like the Kenta Kim scene where they were actually kissing in the trailer, but I just think that like those two are my favorites for this season, but I definitely think that this season is kind of messy because there's a lot of like SA things going on with like that Willie guy. And I do like him as an actor though, like the guy who plays Willie, like I like him as an actor because I've seen him in other things too, or at least one other thing. But the way his character is behaving, I just really hate, you know? I feel like his character is just trash and just like needs to go to jail or die, you know, at this point. Like he's just annoying. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go, but yeah, goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can't be kidding.